How's it going, everybody? RyeSquad here today, and we are back with our Minnesota Wild Draft to Glory. But before we go ahead and get started here, guys, I want to let you know I now have a channel membership, and the link to that is now in the description. You can also hit join. You guys get priority replies from me. You get a badge next to your name showing everybody that you're a member of the RyeSquad, and you get some emotes and badges to use in the chat there as well. Also, we have a Discord going on right now. I'm waiting for that Jack Eichel trade, but you better believe the moment it breaks, we will be in that Discord talking up a storm about the return. And obviously the Sabres are going to lose the trade, but maybe they won't get fleeced like the Ryan O'Reilly deal. Let's hope. Today's video is brought to you by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN has easy-to-use apps that run seamlessly in the background of your computer, phone, and tablet. Don't want your rivals seeing who's at the top of your draft board? ExpressVPN lets you surf the web safely without being snooped on by your internet service provider, government, or hackers, or having your personal data like credit card information, account logins, or other sensitive data stolen. Didn't make the playoffs and need something to watch? ExpressVPN allows you to change Netflix libraries and watch shows, movies, and sports that aren't available in your region. Use the link in the description or go to tryexpressvpn.com/RyeBread for 3 months free with your 1-year package. That's a saving of 49% by using the link in the description. Now back to the video. Let's go ahead and get into this episode, guys. We are in the Western Conference Finals against the San Jose Sharks. The 54-win San Jose Sharks, might I add. On the regular season, I think they were the best team in the West. Not the Central, but the West. Yeah, they are the 1 seed in the West, 114 points, 47 regulation and overtime wins, 69.5% point percentage. They were very, very, very good in the regular season, and it's clearly carried over into the playoffs. You can see here their playoff tree. They got taken to 7 by the 8 seed in the Winnipeg Jets. Then they beat the Oilers in 5, who were the second best team in the conference, followed by us. We're the third best team, but we made it here after winning in 6 against the St. Louis Blues, winning in 7 against the Chicago Blackhawks, and now we are here in the Western Conference Finals. Take a look at the team stats so far, see this kind of matchup. What is it going to look like in the Western Conference Finals? The San Jose Sharks do not get scored on a lot. They score a good amount, 3.4. We score 3.85. But their goal against per game is 2.33, by far the lowest of any team in the playoffs right now. We are second lowest of any team in the playoffs right now. So both teams have a good defense. Both teams have a good offense. We've scored 50 goals. We've only played 1 more game than they have, but we've allowed 8 more. So it's a bit more high scoring when we play. Our power play is a bit better than theirs. I knew their penalty kill would be elite, so our power play is going to need to come up with some clutch goals. I don't think we're going to score a ton on special teams, so we're going to really need to get that even strength scoring going. Let's take a look and remind you guys of our lines before we get into this video. Oh my goodness. I almost hit advanced day and I thought I was going to sim. Anyway, we got Kaprizov, Rossi, and Greenway. We move Rossi up here. No longer is Marcus Johansson on the top line. He is now on the second line with Nykulin and Fiala. These guys have been good. This top 6 has been rolling for us. The third line of Craig Takashi, Tony Peterson, and Alexander Gonchar have also been good. And a fourth line of Duar, Bitten, Ladnia. It's been not great, but it's our fourth line. I can't really expect too much. Defense has, like I say every series, is the weakest point of this team. But they've been playing way above their ratings, playing so phenomenally for us. Just guys showing their class. +7, +9 for Zamenhof and Addison. Don Jams, who we drafted this season, playing with Will Thompson, both +6 and +9. And then Carson Soucy and Jonas Brodin, a very good pairing there. In goal, we've got Tucker Tynan, who's been pretty good this postseason. .917 save percentage and a .247 goal against average, which is not too bad. 8 in 5, though, in the postseason for him. So very, very good. Wallstedt did come in relief 1 game. 15 saves, but still got pretty lit up. As you can see, .833 and a .398 goal against average. So hopefully Tucker Tynan continues to play well for us, and I don't have to hope that Wallstedt can bounce back from that. But let's take a look at the San Jose Sharks. What players do they still have, and who is new? So they've got Nemesnikov, Tyson Jost, and Timo Meier. Jost being their #1 center is very interesting. He's a second-line forward. So none of these guys listed as first-line forwards. They're all second-line forwards, and Nemesnikov a third-line forward. Then they've got Chekovich, Couture, and LeBanc. LeBanc is a second-line forward, and so is Chekovich, but Couture is a third-line forward. So it's pretty interesting to see the way they've broken this team down. They've got a basically 1-star player on all 3 of their lines with Joshua Roy. there. Tanner Pearson, Roy, and Zingle. So 2 more second line forwards. They got a lot of second line forwards, no superstars, but a lot of quality players here. And then their 4th line is Michael Furland, Scott Lawton, and Zach Cassian. So I'm trying to see, is there a weak line? Their plus minus isn't very high, but don't forget, guys, they play in a lot lower scoring games than we do. They've got Nick Leddy paired with Eric Carlson, who's still doing his thing, a +10 and a +9. So that is a very good top pairing. Dennis Chalovsky with Karol Turnka. They're the +6/+6, so they're both doing very well. They took Turnka 10th overall in 2022. He's a defenseman playing with Dennis Chalovsky, who's a 2-way defender. And then they have Ethan Bear and Ryan Merkley. This has been their weak pairing. Okay, they do have a weak pairing. It's double offensive defenseman, so I can understand why that would be a weak pairing. But then they got Igor Shesterkin as their #1 goaltender, signed him to a big contract, and he's certainly living up to that contract with a .933 and a .189. 8 wins, 4 losses for him. They also have Daniil Tarasov, who's been in a couple games. I'm actually surprised to see him in there as much as he's been in there. Then they got Josh Levo, Sven Berchi, and Chmelevsky. Scratch. Nobody really impressive that's going to come in and really steal this series. So we'll see here, guys. I don't know how to feel about this one. I feel like the forward cores, it's just 2 really deep teams. Defensive cores are a little bit weaker, but the goaltenders have been playing well, but they obviously have the much better goaltender. But hopefully our offense can get to Shesterkin and get to him early. We're on the road. We no longer have home ice advantage, so we're on the road for this series against the San Jose Sharks. Can we start well? I mean, game 1 or game 2, I want to win at least one of them, and then win our home games, and I'll be very pleased. First period. All right, we do get the first goal. We get to him early, but just 7 seconds later, Furlan and then Tyson Jost scores to get San Jose a 2-1 lead, and this is not a good position to be in. You don't want to trail by too much against this San Jose Sharks team. Second period, there's Timo Meier on the power play. It's a 3-1 game. We've yet to score 2 goals. We got shut out there in that second period. Hopefully we can get something going in this third period. We hit the halfway mark of the period. Nothing has happened except giving San Jose another power play, which we kill off. But with 5 minutes to go, we're still down by 2. Shots are heavily in San Jose's favor. Can't fault Tucker Tynan for this loss. He makes 35 saves on 38 shot attempts. Taking a look at the plus minus, Kaprizov, Greenway, Rossi, Addison, Zamenhof. Just the top line was a -1, so everything else was even or better. But you can see here, Tucker Tynan, 921 save percentage. The 307 goal against average is not good, but 921 save percentage. Can't really fault him for this game. Offense does need to step up. I'd like to see us allow them just a little bit less, but that defense and goaltending specifically, the San Jose Sharks, is as advertised. Anyway, that's fine. It's game 1. Game 2 on the road. Stealing this one would be huge for us. Give us a big momentum boost and a big advantage. First period, it's 2-1. Yet again, we score the first goal with Gonchar, but LeBanc, and then Jost. So again, we get the first goal, but Jost gets them the lead there at the end of 1. Again, a repeat of the first game of the series. Second period, and there is the offense. Takashi and Johansson break through on the power play, and Ladnia adds 1 from the 4th line. So there we go. Johansson and Takashi stepping up when it's needed, getting us a solid 4-2 lead in this one. We have that insurance marker there thanks to Ladnia. We give San Jose a power play. They can't score on it. They don't have a very good power play. We are starting to come alive on the man advantage with Marco Rossi getting 1. A guy who doesn't score much scores here, gets us a 3-goal advantage, and that should be all she wrote. Stealing the second game on the road. It is 1-1 as we head back to Minnesota. Taking a look at the stats, Johansson was a -1. Interesting. So the Johansson, Nykulin, Fiala line with Brodin was a minus. They didn't get a lot of ice time, specifically Fiala or Nykulin, but they were still a minus there. So that's not great to see, but you know what? It's going to be a back and forth this series. I'm looking forward to it. We're heading home in this one. 1-1. That's big. It's 2-0 over in the Eastern Conference. Carolina up on Tampa Bay. We're on home ice. Let's go, boys. Let's get this home crowd involved and get into it. First period. Let's go. Big goal by Takashi, getting us started early in the defense, and more specifically, Tucker Tynan continues over his good work from last game into the first period of game number 3. Second period. Let's go, boys. Fiala and Johansson each with a goal. It is 3-0. Shots are even. our defense, and more specifically, Tucker Tynan come into play, but Nick Leddy is going to get all the way down the ice and score a shorthanded goal against, and we may have gotten a little bit of ahead of ourselves with a 3-goal lead, maybe letting our foot off the gas a bit too much on the power play. Maybe too lackadaisical. We get another power play. This time, nobody scores on it. No shorties, no power play goals. Oh, but that's fine with us because we're going to get out of here with a 3-1 win. A pretty quiet third period, 1 goal shorthanded. I am totally okay with that. +2s coming for that Fiala, Nykulin, Johansson line. Johansson only a +1, but he did get 2 points, so good for him. The minuses came from Kaprizov, Greenway, and Rossi, so the first line was a minus with Kalen Addison. Not too terrible there, but Tucker Tynan, 964 save percentage and a 1.00 goal against average is what you want to see on home ice there. 3-1. Both teams winning their first game on home ice, 3-1. Hopefully we can continue this one with winning just the rest of our home games. Winning the rest of our home games will see us through to the Stanley Cup Finals. Can't get ahead of myself. We're up 2-1. Carolina's up 3-0 on Tampa Bay. Let's focus on our series here, though. Game 4 on home ice. A big first period from us would really set the tone. First period, it's 1-1. Okay, so Kaprizov scoring very early, 18-12. But Tanner Pearson scoring for the San Jose Sharks. It is 1-1 at the end of one. Very tight so far. Second period sees Jordan Greenway. The first line coming through, getting us the goal advantage. It is 2-1 heading into the third. Defense and Tucker Tynan doing their job, earning their paychecks as low as they might be. I don't think we have a very high expenditure on the defense. But speaking of high expenditures and high salaries, Kaprizov scores, followed by a Gonchar goal, getting us a 3-goal advantage. Shots massively in our favor, although San Jose's now starting to pull some back here. With 2 minutes to go, 1 minute, we're going to get out of here with a 3-goal victory on home ice. Yet again, that is 3 straight victories for your Minnesota Wild. +3 for Kaprizov, Rossi, Greenway. -1s for the second line. So that second line, it is just going to be a give or take, right? You just got to live with it. Only 9 face-off wins on 22 attempts there for Nykulin. Let's see. Do we have any really good face-off takers? Marco Rossi's actually a pretty good face-off taker. Peterson there as well. Goaltending-wise, 970 and a 1.00. Tucker Tynan is having himself a coming-out party in the Western Conference Finals. And let's hope that party continues over in California, where we will be heading in a series-clinching potential game where, Tampa Bay has come back 3-1 over in the East, 3-1 here in the West, heading to California, guys. As long as we win our next home game, that's fine with me. I'd love to wrap this thing up sooner rather than later, though. 3-1 in the series for us. 3 straight wins for us after dropping the first game of the series. On the road, will San Jose come out with a fight in the first period, or will we jump on them and seize the opportunity and take this game by the scruff of its neck? First period. All right, so they do come out early getting one, but Takashi with the ball buster, getting it 1-1 going into the intermission. Second period sees the same thing. San Jose cannot maintain their leads or extend their leads, that is. Logan Couture scores, but just 2 minutes later, Kaprizov gets it back even, and it is a period. Again, it's one. I was going to say 1 period, 1 goal could change this whole thing, and there's Kaprizov getting that 1 goal just 17 seconds into the third period. And now San Jose has a mountain to climb. Their backs are against the wall. Will the hometown fans be enough to propel them to come back in this one? The defense and Tucker Tynan doing their job, but they fall asleep a little too soon. And Michael Furlan scores with 1 minute to go in the third period with San Jose's playoff lives on the line. What a heroic goal for them. We're in overtime, though, of a series clincher. Let's jump in and give it a watch. Here we go, guys. It is overtime now. 3 versus 3 overtime? What is... Oh, no. We have a 3 versus 3 overtime. What the heck happened, EA? Why do we have 3 versus 3? Kaprizov, are we going to go into a shootout? EA, what the... Oh, my God, what a hit. Anyway, we're going to play with the cards we're dealt here. Carlson now tying him up. Carlson takes the slapper. A save by Tucker Tynan goes to the corner. 3.5 to go. Kaprizov picks it up. finds Zamanov. Zamanov going over to Nykulin. Nykulin with lots of open ice. What a time to be alive. 3-on-3 in the playoffs. And Shesterkin makes the save. Guys, I don't know why on earth it is 3 versus 3 right now. I don't know if like some tuners or sliders or settings glitched here. But all I know is we're playing 3-on-3 in an elimination game in the postseason. Takashi finds Johansson. Johansson, is he going to look for Zamanov? He tries, but the puck goes high off the boards. Zamanov down low, works for it. Zamanov out in front. Zamanov shot saved. Marcus Johansson now tries to pass it out front, but it gets blocked. The big body check there from Zamanov. He backs off. Chekovic comes away with it. Chekovic loses the puck, though. In comes Johansson. Takashi, he shoots. Gets blocked. Timo Meier now. The defensive change got off. So it's Kalen Addison now with a good defensive stick. Timo Meier circles in. He shoots. Low. Save. Rebound. Covered by Tucker Tynan. He's going to freeze it for the whistle. Kaprizov and Nykulin are back out. The guys, I can't believe it's 3-on-3 in an overtime game. Holy smokes. You know what? I almost want to see the series extend so that we don't have to worry about this overtime glitch maybe not doing well for us here. Don't want to advance like this. Although I'd love to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals any way we can. In an unprecedented turn of events, the NHL has decided to play one game at 3-on-3, and it is a series clincher here. But Nemesnikov into the corner. Tell me we're going to see a shootout here if we don't score in the next 122. Addison now. He's going to stop. He's going to get it into the zone. He tries to circle to the middle. It's going to fall to Nemesnikov. He turns, circles around with it, and finds center ice. Breaking into the wild zone, but not for long as he gets decked. Now, is that Kirill Kaprizov? That is Kaprizov. He's going to find Nykulin, but he can't get the shot away, and Shesterkin covers for the whistle with just 1 minute to go. Guys, and I don't know if why are we playing 3-on-3? In what world are you playing 3-on-3 in the Western Conference Finals, Game 5? Things are weird here in California. Marcus Johansson picks it up, finds Ruslan Zamanov. All that open ice is there. Finds Takashi. And Johansson's one-timer attempt can't get to the net, but Zamanov finds Takashi up front. He circles with it. He's going to score in overtime. 44 seconds before potentially a shootout in a 3-on-3 overtime. We are going to punch our ticket to the Stanley Cup Finals. And I don't know why, I don't know how, but I am not going to complain. We are going to the Stanley Cup Finals after a 3-on-3 overtime. And our goaltender, Tucker Tynan, wears the number 3. That's a really gross goaltender number, but here are the handshakes. Greg Takashi with another massive playoff goal in overtime. Greenway, the captain, is not going to touch the Clarence S. Campbell trophy. Shake the commissioner's hand, and we are going to get out of here and represent the Western Conference in the Stanley Cup Finals here. You can see here just some highlights. They came in, a good shot, the rebound, really good rebound. Really good rebound control. Zamanov, though, digs it out, finds Takashi. He's going to make a move, sticks it in. Goaltender Shesterkin could not keep up with him. We're going to take this one 4-3 in overtime. And guys, I have absolutely no idea. I will try and make sure that it's not 3-on-3 overtime. I don't know if there's a setting that got switched or what, but we win a 3-on-3 overtime game in the conference finals, and we will be taking on the Carolina Hurricanes for a chance at the Stanley Cup. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.